Rain jackets can be a lot of different things, but I'm like a turtle and consider them my shell, my bat suit, and my armor.
YouTube, big time guys back, and today we're going to talk about jackets, big time jackets. You obviously know we are BTJG, big time jacket guys, and the most quintessential big time jacket of them all is probably the rain jacket. The rain jacket keeps us from getting wet, and you know, big time guys don't like to get wet.
Not getting wet and being able to breathe are the two features that I care about the most, and you will see that in all of these jackets today.
Big time Rick, I think I'm going to start, if that's okay with you.
Kick it off. Which one?
The big time fiance calls this my Paddington Bear jacket.
Why?
But this is my favorite rain jacket. It's a Patagonia Torrentshell. And I gotta be honest, I love the colors. I love the fit. As kind of a big time guy here in the middle,
yeah.
This kind of looser fit, lightweight, breathes well. You know, they use their own in-house waterproofing. It's some H2NO Performance 3-layer, mumbo jumbo. They're not into the Gore-Tex and all that, you know, fancy stuff. This just works. It's so light. It's got good pockets right where I need them. And, you know, I wear this everywhere. It packs up really small as well. And it just works for me. And like I said, the fit is a little more roomy than some of the technical layers. And I don't know, it always keeps me dry.
Trouble with the zipper?
No trouble with the zipper. Sometimes you just gotta get it right out of there. And like I said, I need a little bit roomier fit for a big time guy. And this one does me well. The hood, super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, what's not to like about this jacket? Like I said, I wear this out on adventure. I wear this to work. I wear this walking through the city. It looks good. And it feels good. Feel it. You feel it? It feels like it's waterproof, right?
Feels all right, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, it's very simple. And you know what the best part about this jacket is?
What's that?
It like retails for $179. They go on sale every year. I think I picked this up for less than $120. And to be honest, to get this quality, this weight, packs down really, really small to go in one of my big-time bags. And, you know, you just can't go wrong. It's probably got some other features that are good, but to be honest, I don't care about the features when I'm getting wet. I just want the thing to keep me dry.
Yeah.
And that matters a lot to me. What are you going to pick?
Well, great.
Big-time Rick.
I got a big blue option here.
Uh-oh. It's got that crazy logo on it.
So this is a little bit different. This is the Arcteryx Alpha SV. I'm going to tell you a couple things about this jacket. So unlike Patagonia, they use Gore-Tex. So this is their Gore-Tex Pro 100D layer, their most abrasive resistant layer. So it does really well to keep the water out. This, on the other hand, retails for a little bit more than your jacket. Do you think you could guess how much this jacket retails for?
Oh, like 200, 250?
A little bit more.
300, 350?
A little bit more. Keep going.
Like, big time Rick, I know you're not going to buy a jacket that's over $500.
You might not. This jacket retails on their website for $900.
$900?
Yeah.
Big time Rick, I could buy 8 of these.
You could and you should, because this jacket is not worth it for $900. It is too much jacket for most people to use.
So, like, you got to be big time for this jacket?
You got to be ice climbing. You got to be in the Alpine all the time to make this jacket worth it. Otherwise, it's way too much jacket. It has all the nice features of a helmet-compatible hood, pit zips. These pockets are not useful for day in and day out because you can't put your hands in them this way. They're cross.
Where do you put your hands?
Your crossbody in your gloves. This is not a jacket that you're sticking your hands in standing around. You're moving.
What kind of rain jacket have you brought here, buddy?
So it is entirely too much. So I would tell you never buy it.
Okay, well, we'll cross that one off the list.
Cross that off the list. The jacket you do want to buy, though, is from the same company, but it's the Beta AR. And I've worn this for years and years and years in all sorts of conditions, and this is the one that you really want. It has most of the features, a little bit thinner Gore-Tex, but you can use it in the snow or going to get groceries. You would put your hands here if you were curious about where hands would go.
Oh, yeah, that's much better than that other jacket.
But has most of the same features in a more consumer-friendly package. Same thing, though. Water-resistant zippers, Velcro collars, pit zips, helmet-compatible hood. It's got it all.
Explain to me the pit zip thing. Do you sweat?
Well, the idea is you're not supposed to. You get a little ventilation there.
Yeah.
Let some air out when you're doing some work. I know that might be a foreign concept.
Yeah, I'm not much of a sweater, to be honest with you, Big Time Rick.
Yeah.
So is it a breathable jacket?
As breathable as they come. This is the one. If you ever find yourself doing work outside in a recreational environment, this is the one that you would want.
When I'm out in a recreational environment, I'm recreating. I'm not doing work.
Well, this would be what you would need.
Okay.
Highly recommend.
Yeah. What about the color? Can we get any other colors? You know, I'm more of a kind of orange kind of guy. Do we? Any other colors?
They don't produce the same color 2 years in a row, so you're in luck.
Okay.
New colors every year.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean it's a nice looking jacket.
It's a great looking jacket.
Seems like it's a trim fit though.
It's very, very trim.
What size you got on?
This is a small.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know a lot of big time guys that wear small jackets, but you know, there's an exception made for everybody.
Yeah. Can't recommend it enough. This is the perfect midway between that jacket and that jacket would be this.
What's that thing cost?
When I bought it, it was a little cheaper. Nowadays, it's about $600.
Midway, Big Time Rick. That's not midway. That's still, you know, $300. I mean, someone check my math, but like that's still a good bit more than this jacket.
But you know, they're not apples to apples comparison.
Okay.
On the fabric and the waterproofness.
Okay. All
right.
So
I would. But for $600, I'm staying dry.
The problem with all these jackets, though, is they do wet out over time, and that Gore-Tex or even the Patagonia stuff, like it does wear out. What do? You
got to wash them every year, get the dirt off of them, and recoat them with the DWR coating after you wash it. You know, otherwise any rain jacket's going to fall apart.
You know why that's important, and I think it's super important for our viewers that might not know that kind of thing. And if you didn't know that, and you couldn't read that tag that was like in 0.6 font, Patagonia puts it right here for you. Wash your jacket. See? Keep your shell well.
I don't think that tag exists in here.
Stay dry. Wash often. So you got to wash it often to stay dry. I think that's really great they put this on here because I think there's a lot of people that go buy these jackets. They're going to Starbucks. They don't really know. Also, this jacket has pit zips as well.
Look at you learning.
Yeah, look at this. This jacket has pit zips as well. Anyway, like I said, I love it. It's my Paddington Bear jacket. I don't know who Paddington Bear is, but I suppose I look like him. Okay, shall we bring in the big time left-handed Ryan?
Let's see what he thinks.
All right, here he comes. YouTube, let's welcome in our big time left-handed guy, Big Time Ryan. Big Time Ryan, we got 2 rain jackets for you. What do you like? What are you going to pick up and just take out the door with you when that storm comes?
You know, they're both really nice jackets, and you know I do appreciate they both have pit vents. You know, you're working outside. Sometimes you want that rain protection, but it still could be pretty warm. And you're running, you're walking around, you're doing work. It's nice to have that on both of them. That said, for an everyday rain jacket, it's really hard to imagine spending, what was it, $600?
Well, that's what they sell it these days. I didn't pay $600, but that's what they will accept that much money for one today.
Yeah,
they pick a lot of that jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to imagine paying $600 for what is not even their best rain jacket. That's really, really hard to grab a hold of. I mean, it's really nice. You can tell it's really nice material. They make great stuff, but unless I'm going and doing some real mountaineering, that sort of thing, I really do think it's too much. Especially, I'd rather go through a couple of these, worry about, not have to worry about them getting ripped, dirty, whatever else, be able to replace it. Versus this, I think I'd be scared I was going to mess it up, walking around with a $600+ jacket to go get my coffee at Starbucks or, walk through some rain in the city.
Big time, Ryan, what percentage of the time do you spend in the Alps versus at Starbucks?
I do drink a lot of coffee, so right now, I do snowboard a lot and go hit up some of the big mountains in Colorado, but, even for that, I think there's, other more specialized offerings that work for me. And so, it's probably less than 1%, I would say. I haven't done the math myself, but I know it's not a huge percentage.
The big time guys want to do an Alpine special. We want to go to the Alps, but that's to come in the future seasons. That's where this jacket will probably shine.
That's where this jacket shines, and you would be sorry to bring that one.
I can see that for sure.
Absolutely, and I do like this jacket. I will say, they're a very basic jacket in a lot of ways, which isn't a bad thing. But they are definitely more common. I'm not really into this colorway here, but hey, whatever works for you. So yeah, I think if I had to go with one for everyday use, I'd get the Patagonia. I'd get 3 of them in my favorite colors and just rotate them out. That said, if it's okay with you guys, it was really tough comparison because this jacket's so expensive. This one's way more affordable. There's a lot of good rain jackets on the market. I'd love to show the one that I personally use, if that's all right.
Big time, Rick, what do you think?
I think we'll allow just this once.
All right. Big time, Ryan, just this once.
Let me see what we got. So this is my jacket here. I just pulled it out of my truck before we filmed this, but I don't know much about this company, but it's from a company called Bergens of Norway. They've got a really long history. I bought this when I was in Norway, so that's kind of close to the Alps. That's probably the closest either. This jacket's probably been closer to the Alps than either of these other two.
100%.
But, it's a really nice jacket. It's really simple layout. Has a really good hood. You can see that it's got, a bunch of double stitching and, extra reinforcement in the shoulders. Really nice zippers. Waterproof zippers instead of, having regular zippers with a flap in here. Overall, really nice. Take a look. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a nice looking jacket. It feels nice. Big time, Ryan. Do you wash this jacket a lot?
Not as much as I'm probably supposed to. After I've learned from you guys, but try to keep good care of it. It's probably 6 or 7 years old at this point.
I think it's probably a big time guy's worthy jacket. Do you want to go ahead and put it on for us?
Sure. Now, being European, I think they're definitely a little bit of a slimmer fit. This is a large, but it works.
It's a European large, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's a European large. It works well for me.
I like the reinforcement around the elbows and that kind of stuff.
Difficult zipper for you too.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of them European left-handed. Yeah, it's backwards.
Well, it's a left-handed zipper for a left-handed guy.
Yeah, you are left-handed. That works for you. We probably can't wear European jackets.
Yeah. So you got zipper, and you can go snap on top of the zipper because this isn't a full water, as waterproof a zipper as these other ones.
All right.
But then you've got
Yeah, how are the pockets?
Nice
I'm a big
pockets in here. I like that they're mesh on the inside, so you can actually vent through your pockets too if you want. You've got big vent holes on the sides. You've got a good hood. You can get going.
You can't go wrong with black. Big time black always works. It works for everything.
It's my favorite. It's what I always wear clearly every time I'm on the channel. But this is my everyday rain jacket. Stays in my truck.
And you wear it snowboarding as well?
I do sometimes. Yeah, I got a couple different jackets for that. Again, this is a pretty small jacket, so you can't do a ton of layering under it. So if I'm going out in some real conditions, I got some other things to wear, but like a nice springtime snowboard, it's a great jacket to, throw a fleece or some, light thermal under, and you're off and running.
And what does a jacket like this cost from Norway?
Now, I did Like I said, I bought it a number of years ago. I did look it up before we filmed this video.
Yep.
I think they're going for around 400 euros. Now, I don't really know
What's
what
a
that
euro?
works out
What's a
to today.
euro? What's a euro?
I think it's like a liter.
Oh, it's metric dollars.
Yeah, it's metric dollars.
How many standard dollars would it be?
Yeah.
I think it's probably getting close to that $600, so maybe I've ruined my point here. You got to check the exchange rate.
I don't know the exchange rate.
You know, the thing I will say, you know, they're a really cool company, and when I bought this, actually, I bought this from their store in Norway, and they take a bunch of their jackets, ones that have, you know, need repairs or didn't come quite off the assembly line right, and they hand fix them and they repair them, and they put them on sale for a discount, and so got a really good deal on this, you know, fixed by, you know, some great person in Norway, and it's been great for years. So if you can get over there and you're get one for a deal, then I definitely recommend it.
Well, Big Tom Ryan, we really appreciate you coming today. We appreciate you talking about the jackets.
Thank you.
All these jackets are great jackets. I think an important message to our YouTube subscribers in Norway, please write in the comments if you use this brand Bergogens? No, Bergogens. No, what is it called?
Bergens.
For our Norway subscribers, let us know how the Bergens brand is over there.
We don't know much about it.
Is it made in Norway?
Yeah, made in Norway.
Made in Norway. That's great. I mean, this jacket's made over in Asia somewhere.
This one's probably Taiwan.
Yeah,
from a Canadian company.
So we can support Made in Norway, and again, we have a lot of Norwegian subscribers. Let us know in the comments how you like the Bergens. Let us know if you'd like to try a Patagonia or an Arcteryx.
Yeah.
And yeah, so thank you very much for watching our rain jacket review. And until next time, this is the Big Time Guys saying good night.